This is a what sold video for pretty much the week. We're trying something a little different now. We used to pretty much show you guys everything, but we're going to stick with like anything at 20 bucks and over. I think it'll be a more interesting video, but
we'll let us know.
In a minute.
Comment below.
Yeah, let us know if you like this version or if you like the old version, because some of the stuff, unfortunately, you're going to see is going to be popped up here. Some of the stuff is sold over the weekend, and we'll be able to show you some of it. So the first couple ones you're going to see popped up. It is deluxe, brand new Parcheesi game. Still sealed in the wrapper. That's sold for $30, free shipping. So I own that thing for like $1 or $2. So I'll make about $20 on that. Next up is one that came out of Stoners. I don't know if that video aired or not. It's the Northern Electric Ericsson phone. It's the one that's got the dial on the bottom and it stops up.
I don't know.
You'll see here. It's $35 plus shipping. Can't imagine I have more than $5 in that thing, so pretty good money. Next two are going to be easy. Wii Resort Sports. That's sold for $28. They came out of the one Wii I got. And then the same buyer bought the Wii Sports, the regular version of it, for $23. Free shipping, but they got sent out together, so it was pretty easy. And those are pretty much all pure profit because I sold the Wii actually to a local guy for about the same kind of money I can get almost on eBay for, about $5 difference. I don't have to report the taxes. I'm good with that. Next up is one that I bought from a guy. He did an end run on the latest auction video I did. It's not posted yet, so you may not see it. It's a Webster's Universal Unabridged Dictionary from 1936. They were in okay shape. I gave the guy $2 for it, or $1, something, wasn't that much. Buck a piece, $2. I sold them like within a day for $24 plus shipping. I was thoroughly impressed they sold that quick. So I must have had them priced right, and right buyer was right there. You never know. Next one up is the duck pin bowling balls. They say Richard on them.
No, they don't.
They do. They're in a snug tight bag too as well. They'll sell for $35 plus shipping. I think I released that video. I'm not 100% sure. Came out of a yard sale. Oh yeah, it's the yard sale.
The Stalker.
The Stalker video. Yep. That was from that guy. So I know I only gave like $5 for them. It wasn't much. Next one was a shocker. This one came out of an end run in an auction video. I did not record this auction. It's a 1958 Pontiac ashtray with housing. It's basically new old stock. And I paid $2 for it. Out of a lot came a bunch of stuff. I sold it for $65 plus shipping. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm working why?
Next one up is a unrecorded yard sale video. The only reason I know this brand is because of Part-Time Picker. It's a Babolat Aero racket. I never even heard of Babolat until I started watching some of his videos. I picked the racket up for, they were asking 20, I got it for 10. Sold for 35 in about 2 hours. So it went out pretty quick. Next one up is a non-filmed auction because they don't let me film this at this one. It's an Okidata GE7000, one of the 320Ts. These things are really good money if they work, and they're really easy to test. It sold for $99 plus shipping. It came out of a box lot that I paid $2 for. Pretty good profit on that one. I'll take that all day long. Next one up, it actually came from the same auction, just a different day. Is a set of Pierre Cardin vintage pen and pencil sets. I think one was silver, one was gold tone. Those sold for $20 plus shipping. Next one is, I can't believe I'm starting to learn this stuff. Lala Loopsy dolls.
Mm-hmm.
These are what they call the fluff and stuff. It's mittens and big peanut big tub. Jen's is dying. You'll see in one of the videos that I'm going to post it. She asked me a question about Lala Loopsy, and I answered it immediately because I knew it. I'm like, how do I know this? It was $2, $20 plus shipping. I have $10 on the entire lot. No, it's not those. So they're really good money. Next one up is actually sitting outside. I did not ship it yet. We're getting into the stuff that I have here now. It's a 1973 Coleman's upright convertible cooler. It's that brown one I've had for a while. I had it listed for $50 and guy shot me an offer for $30. I'm like, I'm just done. It's out of here. I've been sitting on that thing for probably 6 months. But I only had like $5 in it, so it wasn't bad. And the next one is this teeny tiny little sugar bear. Apparently these things are very rare. I have 2 of them, brand new in the pack. $40. Free
Be my
shipping.
sugar bear?
Yeah. And I have, and the other one's still available. I was thoroughly shocked.
Yeah, but that's vintage.
Yeah, it's 1990 is when it was actually made. So.
And it's still in the wrapper.
Yeah, it looks brand new. Next one up, Lala Loopsy Dolls.
Look at down.
Snowflake and Cat, those are their names. And they even had their little critters with them, because if you don't have these guys with them, it actually drops the value quite a bit. But they're still $20 plus shipping, so not bad. Here's a Bolo game that you should watch out for, guys. Splat.
I never heard of it.
I had seen it years and years and years ago. It's from 1990. It's missing one piece out of it. It's missing one red card. $42 plus shipping. And it was missing a piece. If I'd have had that piece, I probably could have got 60 or 70 out of it. It's pretty crazy. So keep an eye out for that game. They're stupid money. Next one up is outside, so you're only going to see a picture of it. It's a vintage Boy Scout cruiser, what they call aluminum frame backpack for the old Boy Scouts. I don't know the years. I want to say this is like 70s or 80s. $40 plus shipping. I paid $5 for it. I bought that in a Coleman grill for like $10. Next up is this one. Transformers, War for Cybertron. $22 free shipping. This came out of that big buy that I got. Actually, that came from the last auction video that's not out yet, so you didn't see that. I got that with a bunch of games and a PS3. These I've had forever. It's these guys here. Apparently these are pretty rare. They're Nike Air Force Ones. They're older ones. They're called the Premiums. So I originally had them listed, I think, for $180 or something like that. I was shooting for the stars on them. And with eBay, if you sell anything $100 over, you don't have to pay any fees. So I told myself, if I get anything $100 or over, I'm selling them. Well, guess what? They sold for $100. So I'm good with that, because I had $12 on them. That's pretty, I'll take that. It's a pretty good premium. So, hey, Wes, I sold the North Face backpack. I got paid $20 for that. I sold it for $75. I had it listed for $80. Somebody shot me for $75. I had another backpack that I ended up keeping. It was like a what's called 511 Tactical. I got that for way less than I did for that one, and I like that backpack anyways.
It's better than your Yu-Gi-Oh one?
Yes, better than that one. So this one is the Panzerschwagen.
What?
Panzerschwagen.
Ah.
It is a prototype tank that in World War II from the Germans. Pretty crazy idea, but they made a model of it. I bought that at the Stoner's auction. I'm not sure what I paid for it. It was less than $10 for sure. Sold it for $28. I took an offer on it. I had it listed for $35. So, I mean, it's not sealed, so whatever. Next one up. I think this came out of an auction. Not 100% sure. It's a belly dancer with coins on it. The coins are like the Vietnam dongs. I gotta pronounce that correctly. And a bunch of different ones. That sold for $20 plus shipping. It had been listed for a little while, but somebody just paid full price for it and it was gone.
Why don't you model it?
No, I'm not gonna model it.
Okay.
So, and that's it for the stuff that's over $20. Obviously, I have other stuff that I'm shipping out that's less. But that's, hey, is what it is. And a quick discussion about frustrations with eBay. So I'm going to bring this up. I had a lot of family issues this week that we were dealing with. And then eBay compounded and made it worse. So we had shipped out 4 electronics over the past week and a half, I guess you can call it. You saw in the What Sold video that the Nakamichi one went out. USPS destroyed it in the mail. $160 out of my pocket. The other one went out, which was like a $40 DVD VHS combo. That one made it. That one's fine, of course. And then the two other ones that went out was a DVD R that I had sold, I think, for $100. Guy said it doesn't work. I want to send it back. Great. What else can go wrong? Oh yeah, another DVD VHS combo that supposedly didn't work. But the problem with this one is I basically just ate it because it was a $70 unit. I had to eat $40-some in shipping. If I wanted it back, I would have to pay almost another $50. So it didn't make sense to send it back. So I just told him to keep it. Whatever.
The thing is, people.
It's frustrating because some people are, some people lie through their teeth. Some people are honest. But you never know. The only saving grace out of all this, the Nakamichi guy, he messaged me actually this morning on Sunday. And he was like, look, he goes, I realize now this isn't your fault. I mean, he was pretty irate when he was sending me. He was like, you're deceiving me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, this was not deception. You can see in the video how it was, or in the pictures. He did catch one thing that I didn't even see, but, is what it is. But it got there, and he goes, this was damaged. He goes, this took a hard shot. If you guys have ever seen how I pack this stuff, usually I have the big rolls, but on that one I used this roll. I roll them things 6 times, over and over, and then I go the other way around them probably another 6 times, and then they're in a double corrugated box. For this thing to actually get damaged, it had to take a huge shot. I'm like, it's a $160 unit. I don't want to get messed up. And not to mention, it's a Nakamichi, which is old and out of date. You can't get anything for these things. They're pretty much parts only. So the guy reached out and he goes, let me pay you back at least what the parts value of it is. He goes, if you don't get anything, reimbursed from in the shipping, which I know I'm not, because the damage on the box looks like an ever so slight crease, but it's USPS and they like to fight everything. So the guy said, I'll send you $70. He goes, that's fair for the parts of it. Because apparently, I looked at this guy's history. That's what he does. He buys and resells them. So he must have the parts to fix it. So I guess that's what he's going to do. So I thought I would stand up with the guy for sure to offer the $70 to send it back, so I'm not out everything. So I mean, I'll make a little bit of money on it. I bought that thing out of a box lot, so I owned it for a little. But I mean, obviously, I'd rather have 160 instead of 70. But I had the shipping, so technically, I only get about $15. But hey, it happens.
And this is why I'm still working.
This is why Jen still does it, because this kind of frustration level, she'd be bouncing off the walls going bonkers. I'm used to dealing with this kind of stuff, but it's stressful. It eats at me sometimes. And it's tough. Like you go to bed. Like I actually literally dreamt that night when that Nakamichi deal went down, that I just shut down the eBay store and sold all the inventory to somebody. They just shut it down. I was done. I just wanted to walk away. Mentally, yes, that's where I was at. But I knew this stuff happens. You keep selling. You just work through it and you get your money back. This is how it works.
Yeah, better good things than bad things happen.
You're going to take your hits, take your lumps, move on. Commonwealth Picker says all the time, Kevin, it comes in 3s. Well, this week it comes in 4s and 5s.
Cames.
Yeah. But you guys get the hint. So appreciate you guys sticking in here for us. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, guys.